Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. Showing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Silence is a source of great strength. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Truthful words are not beautiful. Beautiful words are not truthful. Good words are not persuasive. Persuasive words are not good. Treat those who are good with goodness, and also treat those who are not good with goodness. Thus, goodness is attained. Be honest to those who are honest, and be also honest to those who are not honest. Thus, honesty is attained. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Each day is a little life. Every waking and rising a little birth. Every fresh morning a little youth. Every going to rest and sleep a little death. Money is human happiness in the abstract. He, then, who is no longer capable of enjoying human happiness in the concrete, devotes himself utterly to money. Nature shows that with the growth of intelligence comes increased capacity for pain, and it is only with the highest degree of intelligence that suffering reaches its supreme point. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. In the sphere of thought, absurdity and perversity remain the masters of the world, and their dominion is suspended only for brief periods. I have never known any trouble that an hour's reading didn't assuage. Every possession and every happiness is but lent by chance for an uncertain time, and may therefore be demanded back the next hour. The fundament upon which all our knowledge and learning rests is the inexplicable. Man's delight in looking forward to and hoping for some particular satisfaction is a part of the pleasure flowing out of it, enjoyed in advance. But this is afterward deducted, for the more we look forward to anything, the less we enjoy it when it comes. Recognizing truth requires selflessness. You have to leave yourself out of it, so you can find out the way things are in themselves, not the way they look to you or how you feel about them or how you would like them to be. As a philosopher, I'm not obliged to explore every unknown wilderness. It is impossible for someone to lie unless he thinks he knows the truth. A person who lies is thereby responding to the truth, and he is to that extent respectful of it. I was raised in Brooklyn and in Baltimore. My father was a bookkeeper. When I was 36 years old, my mother told me I was adopted. A man lives by believing something, not by debating and arguing about many things. Silence is the element in which great things fashion themselves together, that at length they may emerge, full-formed and majestic, into the delight of life, which they are thenceforth to rule. This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle, wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whosoever will think of it. True humor springs not more from the head than from the heart. It is not contempt. Its essence is love. It issues not in laughter, but in still smiles, which lie far deeper. No person is important enough to make me angry. Egotism is the source and summary of all faults and miseries. Do the duty which lies nearest to you. The second duty will then become clearer. In the long run, every government is the exact symbol of its people, with their wisdom and unwisdom. We have to say, like people, like government. Make yourself an honest man, and then you may be sure there is one less rascal in the world. He who could foresee affairs 3 days in advance would be rich for thousands of years. Silence is as deep as eternity, speech as shallow as time. The old cathedrals are good, but the great blue dome that hangs over everything is better. Foolish men imagine that because judgment for an evil thing is delayed, there is no justice, but only accident here below. Judgment for an evil thing is many times delayed, some day or two, some century or two, but it is sure as life, it is sure as death. The only happiness a brave person ever troubles themselves in asking about is happiness enough to get their work done. To us also, through every star, through every blade of grass, is not God made visible if we will open our minds and our eyes. Be not a slave of words. Words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. We can choose to use this force constructively with words of encouragement or destructively using words of despair. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble.